Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to another grounded update video where today I'm going to be going through, I'm going to be showing you guys all three of the Scabbies that got loaded in the Hot and Hazy update, and one of them you guys will know pretty well because it's been in the game before, and thankfully it has now returned. Yes, I'm talking the Sewage Scab. So before we go through and show you guys all the locations of those Scabbies, make sure you guys hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and please turn your bell notification to all. Also, leave me a comment down below of which of these Scabbies is your guys' new favorite out of the three that got added. All right, so let's start with number one. So number one is over here in the anthill. Okay, I found that going through the sandbox is an easier way to find this Scabby, but what you're going to do is you're going to run over to the anthill and you're going to just go straight on down into it, all right? Keep a lantern or a torch with you because this will make it a little bit easier for you to be able to see. It is kind of off in a strange direction, but just follow these tips if you want to. So follow the anthill on down until you get to this little broken area right here. What you're looking for is a little path that goes off to the right. So just keep on running down this direction. All right. Follow this down over this way. Yes, up there is how you get to the base, but you're just going to follow this way off over this direction, and here is where the first of your Scabbies lies. All right, just crouch down in this corner and you'll be able to walk right in here. It doesn't require any sort of tools or anything like that. You just need to crouch to that little location, and when you pick this guy up, you'll get the corporate issue Scabby. Let's go ahead and equip that on right now so you guys can see what that looks like. This is the corporate issue Scabby. I really like this Scabby. This is why I decided that this is going to be the first one that I wanted to do in the video, because this is my favorite Scabby that has been added to the game. I also know somebody else in my family that would absolutely love this Scabby as well. It is one of the coolest looking ones that got added to the game. It makes everything all black and red. It's very, very cool. I like the highlighting that they did here. It reminds me of a red version of the Bug Juice Scabby that is my favorite Scabby ever inside of Grounded, and sadly it is still my favorite out of all of them that were added, even though this one is a very, very close second. Okay, so the next Scabby that we're going to be going and getting here, guys, is we are going to be running on top of the picnic table, because that is where the second Scabby that we are looking for is, and that one is called Dog Loaf, and we're going to get over there in just a second. I'm going to show you it, but on the way I'm going to explain to you guys a little bit about why certain Scabbies I like and why certain Scabbies I don't. So certain Scabbies I don't like because in my mind they are just too bright for you to be able to use the menus properly inside of Grounded. They make your eyes hurt. It's a pain to look at them for a long period of time, and say somebody who's doing a lot of work somewhere inside of the game, or if you're trying to run around somewhere, or even let's just say trying to move around things inside of your inventory. Looking at Scabbies like that is going to hurt after a while, and it may even hurt your eyes. So looking at something like that that's super duper bright, it can get a little annoying. And that's no joke when it comes to this Dog Loaf Scabby. It is probably the brightest Scabby that's been added to the game. Okay, it is very, very, very bright. And it's very pink as well. All right, so I'm going to just run up to my little bridge that I have built here. So let me just build myself a really quick staircase on up here. Where there's a will, there is a way, and Sim always has the will to find the way. So there we go. I made my way up there. A little bit of a tricky way to get up there, but that's all right. You could also just use the shovel to get up there. Just blow up the rock that's right there at the bottom of the shovel. It'll fall over and you'll be able to run up here. This doesn't require any special tools except for a bomb and a hammer to get this Scabby, because you do need to get on top of the picnic table, and you need a bomb in order to blow up the rock that'll knock the shovel over, and you need a hammer to knock over the handle that's up here on the picnic table to knock over the cooler. So as soon as that gets knocked over, you'll just follow that up, run over here, follow it back around, and get up on top of the picnic table using the cooler that's over here. But if you're like me, you're just going to take a shortcut and just do like me and build your way up there. All right, so once you're up here, guys, you will come up right over at that location right there. What you'll do is you'll run around the Minotaurs and Myrmidons playset that's over here. It's not too hard to get around. You just run right over here. And in this back corner, you'll see a soda can. It's not in the soda can. It's right over here, hidden behind this plate on top of this knife. So in order to get it, you'll jump up on top of the knife, crouch down just a little bit, and then grab your Sca.B that's right here. This is the Dog Loaf Sca.B, like I said. And when I said that this is a bright Sca.B, I was not kidding. Look at the contrast between these two. Look at that. Look at it. It literally lights up my screen so much that even my lights that I have that keep me from being blinded out by my screen, it still does it because it's that bright. Trying to use this Sca.B and doing anything is so difficult. It's hard to read the words. And I'll tell you guys, my gamma is not up that high. If we go over here, I can't even read this. What does it say? Where's my gamma? Yeah, my gamma's at 60%. Here, let's bring it down to 0. Oh, God, I'll bring it back. Oh, God, I'd rather be bright. Oh, God, okay, thank you. All right, so, yeah, this one is the Dog Loaf, or Dog Loaf Sca.B. It's not that bad when you're out in the OS like this, but as soon as you open that screen, it gets so bright. So I'm going to go back to the corporate issue Sca.B. All right, oh, so much better. So there we go. All right, so this last one that we're going to, guys, is this one is the wonderful Sewage Scab that was gone from the game for so long, that is finally back for us to be able to find and get again. I know it was a lot of people's favorites with the really dark greens that it has in it, the greens and yellows. So what you'll do is you'll jump off of the picking table and work your way this way. What you're looking for is the other exposed pipe that's back here in this new area, right on the side of the sandbox. So just go ahead and run back this way. You will need a tier 2 knife for this. You will need a gill tube for this. At the minimum, a gill tube, and you will need a lantern for this because it's very dark inside of the pipes that you are about to go in. So with those warnings, let's make our way on over here to the new area. So right over here, you'll see the second exposed pipe. If I couldn't get stuck on grass, you'll see the second exposed pipe. Go ahead and run over here and jump on into this wonderful pipe. Exposed pipe. Pete complains about it. Max actually gives it a comment and tells you that he gets hungry from being by it. All right, but here we are. Now, inside of this pipe, there's 2 directions. Don't go that direction. Go this direction. Follow it around. All right, this is why you need the gill tube, because if you're not in creative bugs like me, you will run out of air. You have a little bit of an air pocket here. Go ahead and grab that. Avoid the water fleas. They're just annoying. All they do is get in your way. All right, then when you get here, you have 2 directions that you can go. You have going straight forward and you have going off to the right. Going straight forward will bring you to the Haze Lab underwater area. It's a way to get into the Haze Lab without having to go all the way down that way and using a bomb, just so you guys know. So this is a second way to do that. But what we're going to do is we're going to focus on following the mushrooms and going off to the right. So get yourself some air and swim back this way. All right, when you follow these roots around, you'll have to swim around some of them, but you're going to get to the point where you get to some soggy roots. Okay, these soggy roots will need to be cut through. All right, so cut through these soggy roots. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a pro tip for this area. After you cut through these soggy roots, swim back to where there was air and get it again if you have a gill tube, because you will run out by the time you get to the Sca.B. So grab your air, swim all the way back this direction, because you're going to have to swim even further into this tunnel. Avoid the water fleas because they just get in your way. By the way, yeah, there's diving bell spiders in here too. They're annoying. Swim all the way back here where you're going to run into a second set of soggy roots. Cut these guys out of the way. And as soon as these guys are cut out of the way, you will see that not only do you get yourself a mega milk molar, but right over here is our wonderful, fantastic Sewage Scab that you can grab. And then what you'll do is you'll swim your way out. Now to show you guys, here is our wonderful Sewage Scab back once again. Let me put it on for nighttime so you can actually see it. And there you go. Browns and greens and yellows and stuff. Very swampy, very sewage. But we once again have our Sewage Scab back, which means you guys can go out and get that one now again. Now, the corporate issue Scab is my favorite Scab still. In fact, I will probably go with corporate issue at night and and Bug Juice during the day just because I like it that much. It's one of the best Scabbies that's been added to the game in my opinion, but that's my opinion, and I'd love to know which one of these 3 Scabbies is your favorite down in the comments down below. So if you guys can let me know that down there. Also, while we're down there, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also, subscribe, turn your bell notification to all, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.